Acquiring Dalton Knecht could be a transformational moment for this Lakers because this is exactly the type of player that they needed.
All right, basketball fans, let's talk about a major steal from the 2024 NBA Draft. Forget the hype, the headlines, and the big names. One player is flying under the radar who can make some teams regret their decisions. It's none other than Dalton Knecht. This guy is a total sleeper pick, and by the end of this video, you'll see exactly why he's about to make a huge impact. Could he be the next breakout star? So, stick around as we dive into why Dalton Knecht might just be the biggest steal in the 2024 NBA Draft. When the Lakers entered the 2024 NBA Draft, they had a plan, but even the best laid plans don't always include a miracle. Dalton Knecht, the 6'6" sharpshooter from Tennessee, was the kind of player you dream about adding to your roster. The problem? He wasn't supposed to be available at 17. Every mock draft had him going in the top 10, some as high as 6th. So, when the Lakers saw Knecht still on the board as pick after pick rolled in, the tension in the room skyrocketed. "There's no way he's gonna still be there," one executive muttered, a sentiment that was met with cautious nods. It was that mix of hope and disbelief, the kind that makes your palms sweat even when you're trying to play it cool. By the time the Philadelphia 76ers called Jared McCain's number at number 16, the disbelief gave way to reality. Knecht was there, waiting, and the Lakers didn't hesitate. Rob Pelinka couldn't hide his excitement when he spoke to reporters after the pick. "We never would have imagined a player as skilled and perfect for our needs would be there for us," he said. "We had him as a top 10 player unanimously across our scouting boards. I mean, I scouted him personally at the SEC tournament. In my mind, there was no way he'd still be available at 17. We're just thrilled." The team's optimism wasn't just about Knecht's stats, though those were impressive enough to warrant the hype. Last season, as a fifth-year senior, he averaged 21.7 points on nearly 50% shooting, including 39.7% from the three-point range. But Knecht is more than just a shooter. He's a dynamic three-level scorer who can attack the rim, create his own shot, and stretch the floor in ways that make defenses sweat. That versatility, paired with his athleticism and 6'9" wingspan, made him a perfect fit for the Lakers roster. During the draft process, the Lakers had tried to get Knecht in for a workout, but his camp declined, confident he wouldn't fall past the top 10. Even then, the Lakers kept him high on their board just in case the unexpected happened. And when it did, they were ready. Pelinka broke down Knecht's game with the kind of detail that made it clear this wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. "He's a three-level scorer, a guy that's going to defend," Pelinka said. "He's physical, athletic, really a 3-and-D player, which every roster craves, but he's also got that extra gear. At the Combine, he had a 39-inch vertical, he can attack the rim when teams run him off the line, and he's got the versatility to fit perfectly alongside our key pieces." It's easy to see why the Lakers are excited. Knecht's skill set feels tailor-made for a roster built around LeBron James and Anthony Davis. His shooting creates spacing, his athleticism adds a new dimension, and his basketball IQ makes him a seamless fit. Pelinka spoke about how Knecht could thrive in LeBron's drive and kick system, or as a target for Davis's short roll passes. "He's the kind of player who makes everyone around him better because of the attention he commands," Pelinka said. "He opens up driving lanes, morphs defenses, and just gives us a weapon we didn't have." Knecht's journey to the NBA makes his selection even more compelling. He wasn't a high school phenom with a laundry list of Division I offers. Instead, he started at Northeastern Junior College in Colorado before transferring to Northern Colorado. It was there that he began to make a name for himself, dominating in the Big Sky Conference and eventually earning a spot at Tennessee. By the time he finished his fifth year, he was one of the best players in the country, racking up first-team All-America honors, the SEC Player of the Year award, and even the Julius Erving Award as the nation's top small forward. For the Lakers, Connect's unconventional path is just another reason to believe in him. He's a grinder, a player who's worked for everything he's achieved, and that mentality resonates with a franchise that prides itself on excellence. While the draft room might have been buzzing with nerves and excitement as they waited for the pick to come in, there was no hesitation when the time came. In rookie Dalton Knecht, the Los Angeles Lakers may have found the type of shooter who can fundamentally shift the trajectory of their season and their future. It's a bold statement, but one that seems more plausible with every passing game. Knecht's arrival was already met with optimism after he was selected 17th in the 2024 NBA Draft, and the Lakers hoped his sharp-shooting reputation from Tennessee would translate to the big stage. So far, he's exceeding expectations. Coming into the season, Knecht was doing exactly what was expected of him, knocking down threes at a steady rate, shooting over 40% from beyond the arc. His early numbers were solid for any player, let alone a rookie. Knecht was already proving his value for a Lakers team that has long struggled to surround LeBron James and Anthony Davis with consistent shooting. But then he delivered a performance that announced his arrival as more than just another role player. Knecht's 37-point outburst in a single game, featuring 9 three-pointers, tied the NBA record for most threes by a rookie in one game. It was the kind of breakout that immediately turned heads. The third quarter of that performance was especially memorable, with Knecht scoring 18 consecutive points in just a few minutes. Step backs, deep bombs, quick trigger releases. Every shot seemed effortless, and his confidence was contagious. Fans, analysts, and even teammates were left buzzing about the sharpshooter's potential. Moments like that highlight why the Lakers were so thrilled to snag Knecht in the draft. After the pick, Rob Pelinka said, "We believe he can be special." And performances like this validate that belief. Beyond the stats, Knecht's ability to stretch the floor and create gravitational pull opens up opportunities for his teammates. LeBron and AD have already benefited from the extra space Knecht's shooting creates, as defenses are forced to respect his range. Knecht's presence is transformative for a team that has often struggled with spacing. It's a dynamic immediately recognized by head coach JJ Redick, whose career was built on a similar skill set. Redick wasted no time envisioning Knecht as a pivotal piece of the Lakers system. The moment we selected him, JJ grabbed a whiteboard and started designing plays, Pelinka said. For Knecht, hearing that was a dream come true. At Tennessee, I watched a lot of JJ Redick with Coach Barnes, he said. Just the way he moves and paces himself to create space. So hearing that, it's stimulating and it's gonna be special. Special is the right word. But as exciting as his offensive potential is, Knecht isn't without challenges. Some scouts question his defense, citing habits like standing too upright on the perimeter or getting caught out of position. Pelinka, however, dismissed those concerns, pointing to Knecht's size, athleticism, and commitment to improvement. He's going to live in the weight room, Pelinka said, and with his +4 wingspan, he has the tools to develop into a capable defender. Knecht himself approaches those doubts with the same chip on his shoulder that's driven him throughout his unconventional journey. From a junior college in Colorado to stardom at Tennessee, he's built a career on proving people wrong. Every time I touch a basketball or walk into a gym, I always feel like I've got something to prove, he said. It's not going away, and I carry that with me. It's not just Knecht who feels this way. LeBron James had already taken notice of Knecht before the Lakers drafted him, mentioning him by name after a standout NCAA tournament performance against Purdue. "We watched that Purdue-Tennessee game because of Zach Edey and Knecht," James said. "For a rookie to be on LeBron's radar before even entering the league is rare, and it underscores just how much potential Knecht has." That potential was on full display during his historic night. His 37-point explosion wasn't just a breakout game, it was a statement. The Lakers, long critiqued for their lack of consistent shooting around their stars, suddenly looked like a team with a bona fide weapon in Knecht. It's the kind of development that can extend LeBron's championship window and alleviate some of the offensive burden on Davis. And for a Lakers team that stayed quiet on draft night, despite swirling trade rumors, Connect's breakout is a validation of their decision to hold on to the number 17 pick. The draft is an unpredictable process, Pelinka said. You never know how it's gonna go when the night starts. For it to end with us getting a player like Dalton, we couldn't be more thrilled. Of course, consistency will be the key. One game doesn't define a career, and Connect knows that as well as anyone. His breakout was remarkable, but he can replicate that shooting and make incremental improvements on the defensive end that will determine his long-term success. The good news? He seems to have the mindset and work ethic to make it happen. Connect's age, which some saw as a drawback on draft night, might be an advantage. At 23, he's mature, focused, and ready to contribute immediately. For the Lakers, who are very much in a win-now mode, that's invaluable. The time to develop and wait for potential is a luxury they don't have, and with Connect, they may not need it. Looking ahead, the Lakers' vision for Connect is clear. A 3-and-D player who not only spaces the floor, but also grows into a dependable two-way presence. His historic night is a glimpse of what's possible. The Lakers have long coveted a shooter who could consistently produce at a high level, and Connect might just be that guy. With Redick's mentorship and LeBron's guidance and his own relentless drive, the pieces are in place for him to thrive. For Lakers fans, there's plenty of reason to be optimistic. Connect isn't just another rookie, he's a potential game changer. His shooting can alter the way opponents defend the Lakers, and his presence adds a new dimension to their offense. If he continues to develop, he could be the missing piece that propels the Lakers back into serious title contention. Not just this year, but for seasons to come. So, what do you think? Is Dalton Connect truly the biggest steal of the 2024 NBA Draft? Or are we getting ahead of ourselves? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's get the conversation going. Peace.